What does it? I remember what I was doing.
God bless you. Goodbye.
There was something I was planning to do, but I freaking forgot. Let me see if there's any other quests. There's one right here.
Yeah.
This is where the power went out.
I feel lucky.
You're a brave soul taking me on. I'm not used to losing. Use your head, man. You'll lose everything. Use your head, man. You'll lose everything.
Off the bat.
With scores like that, it'll soon be over and done with.
Oh, so you want to go after?
Should
Yeah.
I?
She's
Should
like,
I?
oh, okay.
No, I don't.
Take your time.
Oh, I don't. I guess I just would come back over here since it's a woman's thing.
Use your head, man. You'll lose everything.
We lost this one.
That's it. We'll see.
Dude.
This'll be the one. I shouldn't have pushed it. No matter. It wouldn't have helped much anyway. No point in pushing it. Use your head, man. You'll lose everything. Not afraid of anything, eh?
They lost this one, man.
I don't believe it.
Bust. I don't know.
Not afraid of anything, eh?
I'll never
If I was in
starve
your
these
shoes,
things out.
I'd pass while the going's good. Hardly worth talking about. Now I'm for the chop. Use your head, man. You'll lose everything. Not afraid of anything, eh?
That was a... Fuck.
We'll see. Oh, no! Remind me never to play with you again.
Oh shit, I'm gonna reroll.
This'll be the one.
Yeah, I'm done.
God be with you.
Is there anything suspicious going on in these parts?
Indeed there is. I heard there's been quite a ruckus in Tomberg. It seems some gang of poachers has settled in the woods there. I couldn't tell you anything about it, though. You best talk to Nicholas, the Tomberg Master Hunter. Goodbye.
Rip in my bed? Where was my bed? Let's see.
Where do I go?
You'll have no trouble finding it. Right inside the door to the building, there's a ladder up. God be with you.
I'm not on this thing. I think it saved it, huh? That's weird, probably a glitch. In Townburg, right? I'm gonna close it like so dirty.
Yeah. Yeah.
He's up here, I think.
God be with you. What can I do for you?
Master Huntsman, is there any work for me here?
There's always something that needs doing. You're that Scarlet's lad, aren't you? Sir Radzig's lackey.
That'll be me.
Right. I saw you here shortly after the attack. My word, to get away from Talmberg like that, quite remarkable. It's clear you're not easily scared. So I do have a job for you.
I'm listening.
We've been having terrible problems with poachers lately. In Sir Divish's forests, we've been finding gutted entrails of deer and rabbit nooses all over the place, but no sign of the bastards who put them there.
And you want me to track down the poachers?
Indeed. Whatever you learn will be useful to me.
Do you suspect anyone?
Well, it's hard to say, but seeing how much harm they're causing, I'd say they're no crofters looking for a Sunday roast.
I'll try.
Sir, and it wouldn't.
That's clear enough.
Thanks for your help. Goodbye.
Might know something.
Good morning.
I'd like to find out about the poachers round here who've been stealing game recently.
If you ask me, there's some questions best left unanswered. But go and see Elena if you're determined. That old gossip will tell you all there is to know. Take care. Huh. Good help.
I'd like to find out.
If you ask me, there's... Take care.
God's sake!
Can I sleep?
For how long?
How about if I pay you for several nights?
All right. Money up front, though.
What?
You're... You like...
Where do I go to sleep?
In the loft. There's a door next to the chicken coop. Inside, there's a ladder up to the loft. You find it all set up for sleeping.
What do you think of...
What should I be thinking? If they ever catch them, Sir Divish will have them skinned alive. But for that to happen,
Our master huntsman would have to be made of sterner stuff.
Do you think Nicholas isn't doing enough?
A master huntsman who lets poachers run wild through his woods? He's useless. He couldn't even stop them hanging a stag's head on his own house.
Right. Thank you, Inky.
God be with you.
I heard you've got a poaching problem in the woods around here.
In the woods and out of them. Not long back the bastards hung a deer's head on the huntsman's house.
That's pretty brazen of them.
Certainly is. Word around the village is that someone wants to shame him till he squirms.
Do you think it was someone?
I really don't know. All sorts of things get said. Hannikin Hare's back, if you listen to some, and others are going on about Tom of the Baths. I swear...
And what about you?
It could be anyone. There's more than one that has it in for Nicholas. And who knows what the neighbors get up to by...
What's so suspicious about this Thomas?
Just that he was drunk and blabbering about how he was going to bring back venison from the woods.
Putting a deer's...
Maybe they want...
Tell me something about Hannikin Hare.
He used to be master huntsman here a while back. But then Nicholas got him accused of a murder, and the hare had to flee. It cost him the huntsman's rank and Margaret, too.
What happened between Hare and Nicholas, anyway?
Those two didn't get on from the start. And then that business with Margaret really set them at each other's throats. But it all came to a head about 15 years back when Sir Henry of Lipa came to visit.
Sir Hanish's father?
Just so. There was a banquet at the castle in his honor, and in the morning they found one of Sir Henry's men-at-arms in the ditch with his neck broken. Well, Nicholas made sure that blame fell on Hannikin Hare.
And what happened to...
That's just it. No one rightly knows. They put him in the dungeon, but when Sir Henry's men came for him the next morning, he was gone. No one knows what became of him.
So how did Nicholas put the blame on Hare?
Nicholas always had a viper's tongue, and that evening there'd been a right falling out between Hare and the guardsmen. Blows were struck. Well, Sir Divish didn't want any ill will with Sir Henry, so he tried to settle things as quick as he could, and Hare got the short straw.
What was going on with Margaret?
Her father promised her to Hannikin, because they seemed a good match.
Tell me something about Hannikin Hare.
He used to be master huntsman here. What?
I want to ask about... So why do people think Tom of the Baths is involved?
Ah, that's just nonsense. He was bragging in the tavern that he'd put on a venison feast for the village girls. Deer for the deers.
Did he?
I doubt it. He's all mouth and no trousers. But...
That'll be all.
God be with you.
I'd like to Agree?
Well... Fine.
It's Margaret.
Good health to you.
I've got a few questions about these poachers.
So ask.
What do you make of this poaching that's been going on?
It's clear as day. Hannikin Hare's back. And putting those antlers on Nicholas's house? Well, we all know what that means, don't we? It's the sign of a cuckold, you mark my words.
You mean to say his wife's cheating on him?
All I'm saying is she might be feeling the urge. It happens in the best of families.
Well, you're the first who's certain of Hare's return. So far, I've just heard vague rumours.
Well, now, I wouldn't say I'm completely sure. I suppose some other mischief maker could have done it, but better the devil you know. And everyone hereabouts knows Hare.
You were singing a different song not long ago.
So? Why do you want to know?
It's nothing to you, but I'm helping Nicholas unmask that local poaching gang.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Well, now you know. And you also know not to keep anything from me. So, what's the story with that Hare?
All right, I'll tell you what I know. But promise not to tell Nicholas I said it.
I'll do what I can, but I need to let him know what I discover. So, out with it.
It's to do with Margaret, his wife. They say it's all because of her.
Keep going.
I know full well Hare's here, because Margaret admitted as much.
What did she tell you?
That he waited in the woods till she came by and they exchanged some words. Words was all she told me. Who knows what they actually got up to?
And what did they speak about?
I don't know, but if Nicholas knew they'd met, he'd most likely kill her.
You're sure she wasn't saying it in jest?
Oh no, Margaret wouldn't joke about something like that. Well, no.
But you know...
Of course.
I'm his right...
All right, I'll tell you what I know.
I'll do what I can, but I need to let him know what I discover. So, out with it.
It's to do with Margaret, his wife. They say it's all because of her.
Keep going.
I know full well Hare's here, because
What did she tell you?
That he waited in the woods till she came by and they exchanged some words. Words was all she told me. Who knows what they actually...
And what did they speak about?
I don't know, but if Nicholas knew they'd met, he'd most likely...
You're sure she wasn't saying...
Oh no.
Who's this Hannikin Hare, anyway?
Hannikin Hare? There was a time he was master huntsman here, and Margaret was set to be his wife. But then he got himself accused of murder, and fled before they could hang him. Margaret and his job both ended up going to Nicholas.
So what's the story?
It was complicated. He wanted her, and she wanted him too.
So what went on between Hare and the huntsman?
Those two? There was no love lost between them from the moment Hare arrived. And then Margaret got involved. It was a messy business.
Do you think Hare really killed that man?
Who knows the truth of it now? I did find it all a bit odd. Hare never was much of a hothead. But then again, no one really knew him that well. And Margaret never wanted to speak of it. Wouldn't hear a word about it.
That's all.
Take care.
We came from over here. Good morning.
I'd like to find...
If you have... God be with you.
God save you.
I'd like to find out about the poachers round here who've been stealing game recently.
I don't have time for gossip. If that's what you're after, go and speak to Olena. You'll find her in the fisherman's hut by the pond. See you later.
Hey, that sounded loud.
Men's hut by the pond.
Mother of...
I'd like to find out about the poachers round here who've been stealing game recently.
If I were you, I'd ask Thomas, the bath hand. He was boasting in the tavern about how he was off to the woods for some game. God be with you.
I just talked to her, didn't I?
Hey!
God's blessings.
I'd like to find...
God be with you.
How's it going?
I heard you have poacher trouble.
Certainly do. They're running wild around here. And they kill a lot more than they take. Many a time I've seen a carcass just thrown in a ditch.
Why would someone just toss their catch in the woods? It doesn't...
The wagging tongues say they're just doing it to spite...
Do you have any idea?
If I knew the bastards...
Don't tell me you've heard...
Well, I did hear that Thomas, that fellow who works at the bathhouse, was mouthing off recently, saying he'd go and bag himself some game and lay on a right feast for the village girls.
I see. Has anyone seen those poachers with their own eyes?
No, just the dead game they leave behind. But Blacksmith Betty saw...
Goings on?
Well, that's what she...
Why would anyone want to take revenge on the huntsman?
He's not the best-liked man in the village. We all know that.
Who's Hannah?
You're not from around here, are
you? Why did...
And in the...
Why... I want to ask... Thanks.
Good luck, then.
Here's bathhouse, Betty.
Jesus!
I've got a...
So ask.
I heard you saw something fishy in the forest.
That's right, I did.
Can you describe what you saw?
It was after dark, I remember that. I went up past the castle along by the clearing, and I saw someone had lit a fire, and there were figures singing and dancing, and I could hear the whistling of a pipe. And I could smell roast meat. It was like a feast of some sort. Only I thought maybe it was some witch's Sabbath, so I was afraid to stay too long in case they saw me.
Did you recognize...
No, like I said.
Did you hear any familiar voices?
No. But I heard girls' laughter, goblets clinking, a piper playing. It sounded just like any feast.
Where is the clearing?
A short walk north of the castle. There's a track past the woodcutter's camp that takes you there.
Thanks. What do you make of this poaching that's...
It's clear.
That's all. I've got a few...
So ask.
What do you make of the...
It's clear.
That's all I need.
God be with you.
I think there's any more over here. This.
God. Jesus.
I'd like to find out about the poachers round here who've been stealing game recently.
I don't know any.
No.
I said I don't know it. That's all I... Goodbye. That sounded like...
Go on. Shit. What he says.
Good God, you. God be with you.
God's blessing.
I heard there are poachers in the woods round here.
If only if it was just poachers. It's that sorcerer Hare. He's the one who's been running amok. I said he'd be back, and I said he'd be vengeful, and I was right both times.
Tell me something about Hannikin Hare.
Ah, that was all years ago. He turned up here one day, no one rightly knew where from. He claimed up at the castle to be a nobleman's son, and so he got the office of Master Huntsman, and Margaret was promised him for his wife. Nobody could have known he was a sorcerer.
And how did his sorcery reveal itself?
Well, he was able to vanish into thin air in the forest right in front of folk. And I've heard it said he spoke to animals, too, though I don't know the truth of it.
That doesn't sound very convincing to me.
That's because you've not seen his marksmanship. It wasn't natural, the things he could do with that bow of his. They say he sold his soul.
I see. How did it go with Margaret?
I'm not one to gossip, but she was a flighty lass in her younger years. She could never make up her mind which one she wanted, the Hare or Nicholas. So in the end, fate...
What do you mean?
Oh, that was quite something. And then some on top of it. Sir Henry of Lipo was visiting here at the castle, and Hare snapped his guardsman's neck with his bare hands. Of course, they found him out. But how do you keep a sorcerer under lock and key? You can't. That's your answer. And that's...
Any idea what...
No one knows.
Was he actually seen killing the guard?
I suppose so. Else they'd hardly know who...
There is... Thanks.
God be with you.
I want to...
So,
Tell me...
he claimed...
Well,
Not at all.
Good luck, then.
I want to...
So,
Has anyone...
Oh, he exists all right. But he flits around in the forest like a shadow. They won't be catching him anytime soon. But Blacksmith's Betty heard some of their goings-on in the woods.
Goings-on? What's that supposed to mean?
Cavorting and raising hell. Sorcery! Hare meets up with his sorcerer's apprentices, and they feast in the clearing in the woods. In the morning, they turn into ravens and scatter. Or so she says. But you'll have to ask Betty for more. Who knows what she... Or...
Very well. Who does Hare...
Master Huntsman Nick...
So Nick...
That one.
Thanks.
Good luck, then.
What's in?
Damn. My God.
I'd like to...
What about...
Well, I wonder...
Some of the bar... See you later.
So ask.
What do you make?
It's clear.
That's all I...
God be with you.
Good health to...
I'm in proper bath.
But of course.
I'm not giving you that.
And how much are... You won't... God be with you.
Who is it?
Can I help?
Greetings.
I'd like to...
God be with you.
Good day to you.
I'd like to...
I don't know.
No, I didn't mean...
I said I don't know any.
Feasting.
That's all. Goodbye.
God's sake.
I'm here...
I'll ask her.
I heard you were yelling in the tavern that you were off to hunt some venison.
Look here. I don't know who you are.
I will, don't you worry.
What? Nothing. It was just the beer talking. I got pissed and started spouting shit.
Maybe not. Blacksmith Betty saw people feasting in the woods, and she says there was a nice smell of venison. What do you know about it?
Nothing. I wasn't there.
And I don't suppose you'll tell me who was?
No, because I wasn't.
That'll do me. I hear there's been trouble.
I don't have time to talk to
I'm here.
Well,
I heard you were...
Look here.
I will.
What?
Maybe not. That'll do me.
Farewell.
Is it in it?
God grant you...
I've heard Tom of the Baths was mouthing off in here.
So he did. He and Jack Piper were bragging about how they'd make a feast. And a few days later, they did come...
Did they have anything else to say?
Not really. I told him to shut up, or someone would hear him and there'd be trouble.
And what did he say to that?
Nothing. He had more booze in him than the castle cellar. He just hiccuped and slid under the table. Piper took him off after that, thank God.
Do you suppose he meant it?
Hardly.
All right.
I feel...
And who is this Jake?
Oh, he's Tom's best mate. A decent fellow. They call him the Piper because everywhere he goes...
Where can I find him?
Well, most likely in the quarry. He lends a hand there to make ends meet.
Folk
Oh.
Thank you, Inky.
See you later.
He says, let's see.
God be with you. I need to ask you... What? Me? What? They say you were mouthing off in the tavern.
We'd all had a few ales. You know what it's like. The tales get taller.
So you didn't go poaching with Thomas?
My God, no. That would never even cross our minds. Thomas is a bit wild. I was.
If you're innocent, lying won't help you.
I don't know what you want from me. Nothing wrong went on in that.
But you do know something about it and you're keeping it from me. Very well. Loyalty is a fine thing, but once they discover who did it, then it'll be too late. You'll be right in over your head.
But I haven't done anything.
Then you have nothing to fear if you tell me what happened.
All right. Yes. There was venison being eaten, but I didn't bring it. Thomas brought that there.
So all that bragging when he was drunk was more than just hot air?
I don't know where the deer came from. After what happened in the tavern, Tom took me to the forest to this hide there. But I was too worried someone would...
No. You did yourself a favour. I need to...
What?
So about... That'll do for...
Good luck, then.
Can I make it this way? No, I have to turn around. Shit.
Yeah. Yeah.
Could be it right here. What am I supposed to find? Do I have a spade? I don't know if I have a spade.
Yeah.
Go over here, see what this is. I want to talk to you.
How are you, Henry? Good health to you.
Listen, innkeeper, I hear you have some game here from time to time.
Aye, we have dice games happening most nights.
You make a stuffed bird laugh. You know full well.
No, I'm not.
I'm not here to make any trouble for you. Just looking for some job I can.
I think
Splendid.
But before I tell you anything, I'll have to put you to the test.
Fair enough.
At the stud farm near here, there's a stable hand by the name of
And what's that got to do with me?
If you'd stop interrupting, you might find out. Anyway, he's so full of himself, he doesn't want to give it back. Not even for money. But he's very fond of archery. And I don't need to add he likes to make bets.
I'm with you. If I can win your tanker back and bring it to you, you'll know that
you're not completely useless. That's right. So, get going.
Have you heard about anything interesting going on lately?
Just some talk about lost sheep and indecent wenches. Probably nothing to interest you.
Of course I care about it. Sheeps and wenches are my thing. Where do I find them?
That's over and done with. They ran away into the forest.
The wenches?
The sheep.
Well, we better get back to...
I don't really have anything specific right now, but I did hear about something interesting from one of your neighbors.
Who?
I don't know his name, but it was about as old as you. He said his family owned the Scallots Tavern.
Young Adam, then. And the interesting part?
He decided he wanted to go back home, see the damage and so on. And someone looted it right in front of his nose.
I know. I've met those scavengers before.
Well, it certainly isn't Christian. But the thing is, they were hiding money in that cellar of theirs.
I wouldn't count...
This Adam said...
Alright, but it...
Maybe.
And did he say where he was...
He said he's going to...
It won't be easy.
Then you'll have to...
I'll be on my way.
Go.
I didn't even do that one.
How's trade?
Nothing we can. Take care.
What the bathhouse is that?
Yeah.
Look out.
God grant.
I'm here to...
I'll ask her what.
Jake Piper, reckon...
I wasn't.
So you're calling Jake a...
I don't give a toss about Jake or whatever's buzzing around that empty head of his. He probably got so drunk he had visions of me there.
I understand. You can't
I really don't.
Well...
And how much...
Satisfied?
Well, a little... Very well.
Where can I find him?
South of Talmberg. If you follow the creek upstream, you can't miss it.
Oh, thanks for the advice.
Good luck to you.
Yeah. Ready?